is a real star of the future, and her partner, Elise Maia Secomandi. Well, the pair fought hard through the qualifiers to be here. London in Ontario stands just 5'7", by far away the shortest member, not only of the Canadian team, but of any player on court today. But Bansley can do that. She spikes through the defences of Eduarda. Pavan serves. Eduarda for Elise. Elise right-handed. Bansley down to the sand. Oh, probably could have let that go there. Elise didn't, and it keeps the Canadians in the point with a spike. Great defence from Eduarda. Pavan, left-handed Eduarda into. That time the point going the way of the Brazilians. Elise Maia, 30 years of age. Look at how that died, clipping the net on its way through the serve. 2-2 the score. Make that 3-2 to the Canadians. Duda into the left-hand side of the court. Comfortably done. 7 matches they played so far. They beat Golova and Nakladalova of the Czech Republic round of qualifying. 4-3. Duda with the serve. Both younger than her when they entered semi-finals. She can't become the youngest to win a gold because the defence of Pavan gets the point against Elise at the net. Bansley serves, right-handed, jump serve. Duda power, brilliant stuff. He turns 31 in October. Well saved by Bansley. Up she comes to the spike down the sideline. The point goes the Brazilians' way because she scored. Pavan and Bansley just lead the way here in the first, looking to break up the monopoly that the Brazilians have. Bansley sets, digs for Pavan, who spikes for the point. We change after Fuzhou, and they were saying that the facilities they have in Canada are really helping the Canadian pairings make headway on the world scene. And the FIVB World also excellent facilities down at the beaches in Toronto as well. And it's helping, and it's showing because the Canadians have been the dominant force. Elise, up she goes. Limited experience on the World Tour for the 30-year-old. Played with a number of partners. Helps herself to a point as Pavan backed off, and she spikes the ball into the defences of Heather Bansley. The serve from Elise. Pavan. Elise backed off, it hit Eduarda. Nothing to worry about for the Brazilian pair at the moment. The roar of Eduarda. Bansley serves. Elise down low. Her only Grand Slam was in 2013. Picking up another point. Eduarda serves. Bansley off the block of Elise. Pavan does get there. Bansley can dig the ball back over the finals in 2 events on the World Tour. She's bettered that here. Oh, and she's come up against Sarah Pavan. 6 foot, easy to read, but that was superb. And again, once more, the brick wall of Pavan. two such competitive countries as Brazil and Canada. They really do have a lot to do, and Pavan once more adds a point at the net. She's terrier-like, Heather Bansley. Great stuff. From Kitchener in Ontario, Sarah Pavan. Duda into the net. There's the inexperience shining through. And at the moment, this first set is only going one way. Pavan serves, clips the net, lucky. Elise for Duda. Pavan, Bansley jumping through, only 5-7. Up off the defences of Eduardo once more. 18 points. Elise getting herself back into the points. Elise to serve, former partner of Fernanda Alves. Finished 25th in Prague in 2014. Pavan digs, Bansley spikes, and she splits the difference between Duda and Elise. The colleague with nothing but bemusement on her face, off Elise. Pavan helps herself once more, and it's becoming all too easy for this Canadian pairing. Sevens currently. Is it one step too far for the Brazilian pairing, who have gone in a row to be here through qualifying, winning their group, beating Broda and Valias to boot? They get a point back. 20ans led with 21, but the efficiency all with the Canadians, and a very comfortable first set victory and a very comfortable first point. Comprehensively played there. Looks disconsolate at the moment. It's better. Elise can get herself a point that time. That was more like it from the Brazilian pairing. The Brazilian football, when it so mattered in the semi-final, was Brazil. Can this Brazilian pairing do better? 3-1 the score. Pavan to serve. Elise, right-handed spike. Great save from Bansley, up in a flash to get the point. Duda couldn't keep the ball in play. Elise with the spike. Bansley saves. Comes back to spike herself. 5-1. And Carroll in the third-fourth playoff, the bronze medal playoff. Elise off the net. Bansley saves. Gets back up and digs for all she's worth. And then Elise wins the point and takes us to a change of court. Volleyball, but then lost in the Canadian trials. Must be such a gutting way to miss out. Elise to serve. Good save from Duda. One Youth Olympic gold in Nanjing. Doesn't win the point though. 7-3 the score now. Came up it back with that left hand. Elise, easy point for her on that occasion. Easy for Bansley that time. 9-8 the score. Fulmer can close out this semi-final, their first ever in 2 sets. Bansley gets herself the point. Elise. Bansley will come through to spike. Off Duda, gets the point. And again, the Canadian pairing just pull. 10-6 the score. Elise off the net. Bansley to the sand and keeps it alive. Oh, super stuff at the net from Sarah Pavan once more. Getting up above. Elise at the net. And just... Did she get the touch? Was it Elise straight into the net? I think it might have been. 11-7. Duda, Elise, off Pavan, Bansley can't get there. Down the left-hand Canadian partner. 12-8 the score. Elise off the net. Well kept alive. Pavan has the opportunity. She'll set once more for Ban. Duda serves. Bansley with the spike. Kept alive by Duda and then not kept alive by Elise. 14-9 the score. Bansley, jump serve, Duda. Elise with the spike, Pavan at the net. Duda just kept it alive, that was all she could do. And then Sarah Pavan decides to change her hands on the spike, put a lot of deception on it. Clay. Wow, amazing acrobatics there from Heather Bansley, but wasted in the end after all that effort. The Brazilians ruin the Brazilian beach party here in Prague, here in this stunning city of history and culture. 17-11. The stadium has been kind to the Brazilians, especially to Duda and Elise, until they came up. The pairing they faced, they beat the second at the moment. They are having no luck against whatsoever. 16-11. $17-11 is the score. Together of this partnership with good beach volleyball, and it puts pressure on Sarah Pavan there. 17-14. Riikka Leitonen of Finland, the number 16 seeds that went to 3, eventually winning in 45 minutes, 15-10 in the third. 18-14 for the Canadians now. Another serve. Duda has to drop back. Maia. It was a poor piece of play in the first instance, then her spike going. The Canadians. And 3 make that 4 for the Brazilians. And now, of course, the first pair, Broder and Valias, won it in Fuzhou. And there you have it, the Canadian pair of Bansley and Pavan. And those all-important points and dollars. For Bansley, lucky there, it was only just said. Canadian beach volleyball is hot at the moment. Brazilian beach volleyball is hot most of the time.